attend business class, but before and after, I take the Spanish lessons.
Oh wow. Okay.
Then I need to take some English lesson.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you're here. Um, yeah, it should be okay. It'll be different. And there's some business expressions that are like different expressions that'll be good for you. Um, yeah, and we'll try to keep it away from too much business for you then, Heidi. Um, okay, so Spanish class. How's Spanish going?
Spanish.
Is Spanish going well, or is it
I,
poor?
I was discouraged.
Okay. Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah, muy difícil.
Yeah, muy difícil. Um, for sure. Okay. Journalismo. I'm not sure if you're there. Are you there, Journalismo? Hmm.
His name is different, but I forgot.
Yeah, I haven't seen him around before, so.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. And so what's your name?
My name is Felipe.
Felipe. How's it going?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking.
I have a
Felipe?
question.
Mm-hmm.
You started right now, or you have started a few minutes ago?
We started a couple minutes ago, just
No,
two-ish.
no, because I realized that my phone was off here, and I
Yeah, I was
was
trying to ask.
waiting for you.
Hmm.
Sorry.
No worries. Um, yeah, it's fine. But welcome to class. Where are you from, Felipe?
I am from Brazil.
Nice.
You
Um,
are from?
the United States,
Okay.
but yeah, I travel around a lot. So generally, I live in Costa Rica, or I
Mhm.
have been. Uh, and Luis, welcome to class. Luis, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua. I'm fine, thank you.
Nice, good to hear. And Luis, what are you gonna do today?
Uh, I am waiting to until the next week where I'm going to travel, so I'm just studying. I don't have much work in this week.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
So you're studying, not much work. Cool. Um, it's good. And Saud, welcome to class. Saud, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice, good to hear. Um, and Saud, what did you do today?
I just came from my work.
Mm,
Now
okay.
in my home. Today we have a celebration at work.
It was a celebration at work?
Yeah.
Nice. Was it fun?
Actually, we have an event for recognize the good example. We call them examples. So fortunately, I am one of them.
Okay, to recognize, I'm not exactly sure what you are one of. An event to recognize something and you're one of them? What is it again?
Examples.
Okay, nice. Cool. That sounds like it would be fun. Um, all right, and Zolt, welcome to class. Zolt, how's it going?
Hey Joshua,
Hi, how are you?
can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks, I'm fine.
Nice. Good to hear.
Everything's great.
Cool. And Zolt, where are you from?
I'm from Hungary.
Hungary. Okay. Nice. And what do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do for fun?
For fun, I, I like to spend time with my family and with
With
my
my
little
family.
daughter. Yeah,
Yeah. So not in, but with my family. I like to spend time with my family.
with, yes.
Yeah, with. Um, oh man, sorry, spilled coffee. Yeah, with. All right, good. And Gustavo, welcome to class as well. Gustavo, how's it going?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Nice, good to hear. And Gustavo, what did you do today? Or what are you going to do today?
I just take one class, class in Berlin. Here is 6 o'clock a.m. It's early, not too much.
Okay, so you had an early start at least. What are you planning on doing today? What are you going to do today?
Today I just work in my house.
Okay. And Gustavo, I lost you. You'll have to unmute. No worries.
Okay. In the afternoon, I take a class. I'll take a class, a CrossFit class. That's it. Not much.
Okay, cool. And we also have Ismail. Ismail, how's it going?
I'm doing well, Joshua. I was at home today. I joined some Dublin classes, and
Okay.
the weather is cold.
Okay.
It is not good to go out.
Okay, how cold is it? What's the temperature?
It is about 2 or 3 degrees Celsius.
Wow. Okay, so pretty cold. Not quite freezing, but very cold still.
Everybody here is going to sleep in a few hours or minutes, and I am going to have lunch here.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, the time zone is very different, yeah.
Yeah, the time zones are pretty different. So
what time is it in the United States now? Probably.
It's 7 a.m. right now, where I am.
Oh, 7 a.m. Oh, sorry. I thought it was the opposite.
Oh no, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Gustavo's I think at 6 a.m. and Heidi's at 11 p.m. I think that's about all that I know. So yeah, we're all over the place with time zones.
You see, it's a lot of effort spent on this kind of classes because 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 11 p.m.
Yeah, all around the edges, right? But good. Let's get started with today's class. So we're going to be talking again about business. And so let's start with Ishmael. Can you read the title and the next 2 lines?
Business English. Today we will learn business expressions, talk about sales and customer satisfaction, practice when to use make and when to use do.
Good. Okay. Yeah, really nicely done. And let's go to the next one. And let's have Ishmael. Can you ask Heidi the first question?
Warm up. What business expression do you know?
I don't know.
Go bankrupt.
What?
Okay. So go bankrupt. Okay, good. What's that mean?
Go bankrupt is when your company has no money at all and you cannot survive, or I mean, financially, so you have to close the company.
Yeah. Okay, good. Nice job.
Hustle and bustle is also used for business or not?
Yeah, you can, for sure. That's a good one. Good. And Heidi, can you think of any others?
Any others? No.
Okay, that's fine. And Felipe, was it you answering that?
Yes, go bankrupt and hustle and bustle, yes.
Nice. Okay. Can anybody... Okay, Ismail, can you talk about some of your expressions?
Business meeting, marketing strategy, rivals, SWOT analysis, business environment.
Okay, I'm actually not even sure what SWOT analysis is. What is SWOT analysis?
Strengths and weaknesses, analysis of companies or environment.
Okay.
The strength side and weak side, or for example, in every opportunity there are positive and negative side. If you decide to invest in a country or in a business, you have to make a SWOT analysis of the marketing area and decide according to this analysis to invest or not.
Okay. Nice.
It's kind of, sorry?
I was just going to correct his pronunciation of analysis.
Analysis.
Can you repeat that, Ismail?
Analysis.
Analysis. Yeah. And then rivals.
Rivals.
And what were you going to say? Felipe?
Oh, yes, I would say that it's kind of a technique we use to really find out the problems our company are having, right? This kind of SWOT analysis, he said. So it's kind of a way you have to answer some questions, and accordingly to the answers you have, so you know how to act, what to do in order to improve your company or the relationships.
Okay, nice. Yeah. And all right, so Heidi, you didn't know any of the first ones. What are some of your maybe tasks at work or at home? Things that you generally do.
At home and at work.
Yeah, we'll just get Heidi on this one.
Okay.
Heidi, are you there?
It's okay. I try to speak, but he want to try, so it's okay.
Yeah, but go ahead. Try this one. Can you think of an answer, Heidi? Okay, maybe Gustavo. What about you? So what are some of your...
I'm discouraged.
Okay, okay, well, maybe we'll come back to you in a bit. Gustavo, what about you?
I think meetings, to-do list, I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so what do you do in meetings?
In meetings, we talk about some problems and we discuss about the opportunity of our business. I don't know.
Okay. We need to talk about some problems. We discussed we'd probably make opportunities, plural.
Okay.
We discuss the opportunities of our business. All right. Okay. Gustavo, can you ask Zsolt the next question?
So, do you have any goals at work, at home? Explain.
Yes, I have many goals at work. I want to be better in my field. I'm a designer. I want to get more clients, and I want to improve myself.
Nice. Okay, that's good. Definitely some good goals. Okay. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
No.
Okay. Let's go on to the next page, and let's have Nacho. Actually, Nacho, welcome to class. How's it going?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And Nacho, can you read the title and the line, or the words?
Okay. Vocabulary, bottom line, chew something over, blow by blow, blew it, back to the drawing board, across the board, call the shots, cut our losses, cut corners, cop out.
Good. Okay. And so these are all pretty tricky expressions. Bottom line. Does anybody know what the bottom line is?
Yeah.
Limitation of lowest price.
Okay, nice.
The main
Limitation.
point.
Yeah, nice.
The
Lowest
bottom
price.
line is, how can I explain that? It's the final option we have. For example, the bottom line here is to invest money on that company. I don't know, or not.
Okay. The final option, main point is a good one.
Main point.
Here, at least in this expression, if we're talking business English. So, was that Ismail? Was that you?
Yes.
Okay. Ismail, can you use bottom line in a sentence?
All in all, I want to make a I couldn't remember the word.
Okay. All right. So maybe like
I am saying here that bottom line is also profit, the final profit we have in our business. Is that correct?
yeah. So you could use bottom line like that.
Okay, but in this case, it's not.
Well, no. So in this case, maybe it's a little bit different. So like the bottom line, the main point, or like the.
It should be the how can I say, the crucial fact.
The crucial fact is
Yes.
really, yeah. That's a good way of saying.
Should we understand here? Okay. Now I understood. Sorry.
Yeah. And so the bottom line is that we need to find more clients or we will go out of business. So if you use it like this, it's like there's a lot of other things. So if we think about it in terms of maybe mathematics, there are all these other numbers, and then we have a line, and the bottom line is the answer. So it's like what you're actually talking about. So in business, the bottom line is like there's all these other factors, but the thing that we need to deal with is the answer. The bottom line is that we need to do these things. But yeah, also it's, you know, the accounts, so like the final statement in an account would be the bottom line. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. It's a tricky one. What about choose something over? Anybody have any ideas?
Before making a decision, the people ponder or discuss very well, or take a long time.
Yeah, good. So it's to think about something? That was great. If you're chewing something over, you're thinking about it. Generally, it's...
Think twice.
Huh? To think twice?
To think twice, or consider.
Yeah, to consider, for sure. Yeah, And it would be considering something less like a math problem with a definite answer than something a little bit more hypothetical. So my employee asked me for a raise, and I had to chew it over before giving him an answer. So yeah, to think about something. Really good job. Good answer. What about blow by blow? Any ideas?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Step by step.
Yeah, good. Step by step. So we will go through your weaknesses blow by blow until we figure out how to solve them. Something like that. So it's step by step, piece by piece, little by little. Yeah, blow by blow. What about blew it? Any ideas?
With a mistake or
Yeah.
ruined it, maybe.
Who can use this in a sentence?
John bought an old car, so he blew it.
Well, maybe John bought an old car after his wife told him not to. He had a chance to save his marriage, but then he totally blew it. Something like that, maybe. So yeah, maybe not just buying an old car, but if there was a mistake, he blew it. So the team was losing by a goal when the captain missed the penalty. He had a chance to tie the game, but he blew it. Something like that. So he made a mistake, he ruined the opportunity, he blew it. Hopefully that makes sense. Back to the drawing board. Anybody have an idea with this one?
To return to the scratch.
Yeah, nice. To return to scratch. So we wouldn't say the scratch, just to return to scratch. Good. So, yeah, I think that's perfect. Go back to the drawing board, return to scratch. What's scratch, Heidi?
For the first step.
Yeah, the first step.
Start from the zero.
Yeah, to start from zero. Good. Really good job. And across the board. Anybody know what across the board is? Okay.
Don't obey the rules and go further.
Not quite. That would be like cross the line.
Cross the line.
Oh, we want to say across the board. It's like in all aspects of business. So Apple has many different interests, but stocks have been up across the board in everything that they maybe have an interest in. I don't really know. So across the board is across all the different things, so everywhere. If that makes sense. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. Call the shots? What does call the shots mean?
To command.
Yeah. Command. So the boss calls the shots. So he kind of tells people what to do, where to go. Cut our losses.
Stop spending money. I mean,
Stop.
stop spending money with. Does it give money to us?
Yeah.
Reduce the costs. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So if you cut your losses, you've made an investment in something, and so you spent a lot of money on something in hopes that it would pay you back. But if it doesn't pay you back for maybe a long time, or it doesn't seem like it's going to start paying you back soon, you would cut your losses, you'd stop investing in it, and you'd let it go. So you'd realize that the investment that you made was bad, and you would not continue investing in something. And that's when you cut your losses. Yeah, really good job. Cut corners? Anybody know?
Take a shortcut.
Yeah, take a shortcut. For sure. So do something cheaply or easily. Usually this results in a bad product. Or at least a worse product. If you cut corners. Really good. Cop out?
Sorry, Josh, I couldn't understand cut corners.
Okay. Heidi, can you explain a little bit more? I think that was you.
To make something or produce something and to do your job quickly.
Uh-huh. And maybe we could say, and without good quality.
But quite bad quality.
So
Don't care about that quality.
we could say that the products that come from China, some of them cut corners.
Some products from China were made, were made by people or by like companies who like to cut corners, for sure. So they do things as inexpensively as possible and as quickly as possible. Yeah. So they cut corners with the production. They don't make good quality products. Good. That's a good example. Okay, and cop out. Anybody know?
Being arrested?
I could not quite.
Be fairer. No, fairer. Make mistake? No.
Not quite. When you don't do something that is difficult, you cop out. So, Janet wanted to ask the boss for a raise, but she copped out in the meeting today.
It's kind of changing the subject, or not?
Not changing the subject, it's just not doing something that might be difficult.
Breaking the promise? No.
It could be breaking a promise, for sure. It's, again, not doing something that's difficult. So the politician ran on the platform that he was going to change the immigration policy, but once he got in office, he copped out because he because he really wanted to get reelected. So yeah, just to not do something that's difficult because it's difficult. I guess it would be.
Can I try one example here?
For sure.
Okay. I asked my father to take me to the amusement park, but he copied out because he didn't have money.
Yeah.
To pay for the ticket.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We say copied or copped?
Copped. Would be the past tense.
Copped out.
Good. Nice job. There's a lot of difficult words here. Does anybody have any questions?
Not yet. Will we receive this file or not?
Yeah, I can save it. And so I'll save it towards the end of class so you guys have all the notes on it. And then I'll put it in the chat box. All right, and I think we're with Zord. Can you read the title?
Sure. Fill in the blanks and conjugate the verb.
Good. Can you try the first one?
Yes, why don't you? Shall I choose from the rectangle on the right?
Yeah, so the words are in here.
Why don't you chew over my proposition? Why I crunch these numbers? I'm not sure.
Okay, so we just need this in the simple present.
Crunch.
Mm-hmm. Can you read that whole
Okay.
thing, Zord?
Yes, why don't you chew over my proposition? Why I crunch these numbers?
What is crunch?
Okay, so this
I
is
don't remember.
no, crunch is like when you're chewing something. It's the sound that you make when you chew something that's difficult or hard. But crunching numbers is a little bit different. So it's just performing calculations.
Okay.
It would be perform calculations. So like mathematical calculations would be to crunch numbers.
Mhm.
All right, and let's try the next one, Nacho.
Okay, it's a difficult one. The initiative totally crashed.
Good.
Tomorrow we. Okay, to try to start from scratch. So I think I can't remember the meaning of call the shots.
Okay, who can explain really quickly what call the shots means?
To command.
Okay, so it's not that.
Only.
So tomorrow we will go.
Nice.
Okay. Across the board. Try to start from scratch.
We won't go across the board. It's something else.
Okay. Back to the drawing board. Yeah, just start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Can you read the whole thing all at once?
Sure. The initiative totally crashed. Tomorrow we will go back to the drawing board to try to start from scratch.
Nice. Good job. And Felipe, can you try the next one? And your
Before we move, can I ask you something here?
Yes.
It's probably not related to the class, but the second phrase here, the initiative, we could use, for example, tomorrow we are going, or not?
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
The same. Now, because I learned it going to more than will. Okay. So, numbers fell. Fell or not?
I'd use something else. So think these past months.
Okay. Numbers have fallen.
Nice.
Numbers have fallen. Call the shots. No. I don't know. Cut corners.
Not quite.
Call the shots. No. Can we repeat or not?
No.
So we had. This is very difficult for me. Numbers have fallen. Called the shots.
Not call the shots.
Oh no.
Does any...
Cut corners.
Mm-mm.
No? Across the board? I don't know.
Yeah. Numbers have fallen across the board. So it's like saying numbers have fallen everywhere these past months. So in all of our investments, in all of our interests, in everything, they've all fallen. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Understood.
Okay. Can you read the whole thing?
Sure.
Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead. What's up? Hold on. Sorry, Felipe.
Thank you.
Ismail, what were you gonna ask?
May I use this sentence in a different way, like this? Numbers have been fallen across the board these past months.
Yep, have been falling. So you can use the present perfect progressive as well. Either would work. Both sound pretty natural. So it's whatever you want to say. Okay. And Felipe, can you read this one more time?
Yes. Numbers have fallen across the board these past months. We need to increase sales now.
Good. Okay. And Ishmael, can you try the next one?
We can't blank anymore. We need quality products, even if they cost more. We can't cut corners anymore. We need quality products, even if they cost more.
Nice. And Heidi, what about the next one?
Mark called the shot. Have called or called the shot. It's okay. If things have been improved recently, it's because of his initiative.
Okay. If things have been improved, yeah, this is a little bit more passive. Generally, if things have been improving, I would say, or if things have improved.
I would say using a passive.
Yeah, if things have been improved, would be just passive because it's, they were improved. Yeah, so generally we try to avoid passive tense. It is correct, so don't worry about it. It's good. Grammatically, it works. Yeah, it's discouraged, I guess. And I don't mind it. So I guess it's up to you. You can use it, or, if you don't want to, but just be aware it is.
I improved something, so the things was improved.
Yeah. Excuse me? Can you repeat that?
I say I improved something, so things should be improved, passive.
Yeah, and it works. Like I said, it's not a problem. But yeah, if things have been improving, if things have improved, if things have been improved, yeah, it all works. It's good. It's a nice job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and yeah, does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, really nice job. Let's go on to the next page. Heidi, can you ask Gustavo the first question?
Yeah. Discount have been dropping recently. What are you doing to compensate for this? It's noisy.
Teacher, can you explain what is guest counts?
Okay, yeah. Does anybody know what the guest counts are?
Tourist number,
It could be. Tourist is a little bit different. The number.
visitors,
Uh-huh.
customer.
Customer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the
Customer.
number of. Yeah. Go ahead.
Guest count, the customer, number of customer has been dropping recently.
Yeah. Business. Yeah. So the number of customers or visitors or clients who've been to a business.
Okay. I think I called shot for a meeting today. We need to.
Not Ismail. I asked to Ismail. I think.
No, it was Gustavo. At least it should have been.
I think, yes, teacher. I just called shot today for a meeting for discuss the what is the words that when we study the first steps.
To get back to the drawing board?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I think maybe we'd change this because we wouldn't call this.
هاي يا هلال
Hi.
السماعة ما هي شغالة؟
Sorry, Saeed.
السماعة ما هي شغالة؟
Said, speak in English.
بس الأسود؟
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Heidi. Sorry, Gustavo. So I was trying to put up the document, which is in the chat box, Felipe. If you want it, I'll give you permission in a minute. So I called a meeting. So we wouldn't call the shots, but I called a meeting so that we can get the, or maybe so we can take things back to the drawing board. Maybe that might be good.
Okay.
Ishmael has a good idea in the chat box too. Maybe we should find a new ad. Yeah, campaign is spelled a little bit different, but it doesn't really matter. Like that. Okay, good. And Gustavo, can you ask Zol to the next question?
Where is your sales forecast for the next quarter?
I think because can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think because we have improved our product recently, we will have higher sales than we have expected.
Okay, I think because we have improved our product recently, we will have higher sales than we have expected. Yeah, maybe even than we expected. I think we would not put that in the present perfect. Just we'll have higher sales than we expected. For a really great sentence, so that was awesome. And Saeed, are you there? Your microphone is muted at the moment. I'm not sure what's
Yeah,
going on.
yeah,
Okay.
hello, I'm here.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
sorry.
No worries. It's nice to have you talking in English. I wasn't sure what was going on before.
Thank you.
Okay, and so Zolt, can you ask Saeed the next question?
Yes. What are your profits looking like? Do they align with the goals you set out at the beginning of the year?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? I cannot hear you very well.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, what are your
Uh-huh.
profits looking like? Do they align with the goals you set out at the beginning of the year?
So the question is written on the screen, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, I'm not sure how to answer this question. I have just entered the chat room, but I'm not sure actually.
Okay. So there's no real right way to answer this. I mean, do you have any questions about the question? Are there any words that you don't know?
In fact, I think this year is to answer the previous question. I think this year I'm in the progress to achieve the goals that I have planned to achieve, and I'm on my way to achieve it. I think I can do it. Yeah, so I
Nice.
can do it.
Good. I think I can do it.
It's not that
Good.
easy. It's very hard, but I will do my best.
Nice. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And does anybody have any questions in this page? Okay, nice. Ismail, one small thing. And our profits don't keep up. Our profits
Keep up with,
aren't
not
keeping up
suitable
with.
here.
I think we'd say, so our profits aren't keeping up with the goals which I set at the start of the year. Yeah, so maybe not set out, but set at the start of the year. So set out is like to begin something. But good. Let's try some make and do. Nacho, can you try the first sentence?
Sure. I think you're making a big mistake.
Good. Nice job. And I think Felipe, are you still here? Okay, Ismail, what about the next one?
We need to make a plan.
Yeah, we need to make a plan. Good. Heidi, what about the next one?
Harry is bringing something to drink, and I'm making the cake.
Good. Nice job. Gustavo, what about the next one?
You're going to make a plan. I think something to drink. You are more likely to make more harm than good.
Not exactly.
Make
Can you
or
try?
okay. You are more likely to do.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry at all. That was good. Can you read the whole thing?
You are more likely to do more harm than good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Sol, what about the next one?
I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse.
Nice. what about the next one, Saeed?
Yeah, hello, I'm sorry. Can I make a suggestion?
Yes. Ah,
Yeah,
good.
sorry.
Yeah, and Nacho, what about the next one?
You need to do some more work.
And Ishmael, what about the next one?
He's lazy. He just do more work for the rest of us.
Not quite.
Not. He's lazy. He just done more work for the rest of us.
It's a little bit different. It's the other verb.
Made. He just made.
So present tense.
Has made.
Just the present, the simple present.
He just makes more work for the rest of us.
Yeah, he just makes more work for the rest of us. Yeah. Can you read the whole sentence, Ismail?
Yes. He's lazy. He just makes more work for the rest of us.
Okay.
Joshua, this sentence is when I look the sentence before this sentence we use do, and in this sentence we use make.
Yeah, because it changes the meaning.
Meaning? What was the difference?
So you need to do some more work, so you need to work more. And then the second sentence is he is lazy. His laziness causes us to have to work more. So he makes more work for the rest.
Yes,
of
okay.
us. Yeah.
Yes.
So it is tricky again because it is similar,
yes.
but okay. Heidi, what about the next one?
I think we should make an exception in this case.
Perfect. Nicely done. What about the next one, Gustavo?
Can you make me a favor?
No, not quite.
Can you I think can you make me, but a favor is an action or a noun?
So a favor is something nice that you do for somebody else. So yeah, it's a noun. So a favor is a thing.
Okay, the difference between make or do, I use make for things and do for actions.
Yeah, generally it's a little bit trickier. In this case, we would say, "Can you do me a favor?" So a favor is a thing that you do. So it's a nice thing.
But it's an action.
Make is a create, to create something.
Yeah, make is more like create, for sure.
Okay.
Thanks, Heidi.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and Sol, what about the next one?
It's not what we want, but we have to make the best of it.
Yeah, good. And let's have Saeed, the next one.
Thanks for doing me a good turn.
Yeah, nice. Really good job. That's a tricky one. What's it mean? Thanks for doing me a good turn.
It's like doing a favor, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. In a favor. that you expect to, maybe that you expect to return. Yeah. So if you do a good turn for somebody, kind of you're implying that they're going to do a good turn for you later.
Yeah, I see.
This is the idea of taking turns. But good. All right. And so unfortunately, we're just out of time. The class is in the chat box if you guys want it. Feel free to look for permission, and I'll give you permission eventually, hopefully soon. But I do have another class after this. If you want to join, I'd love to have you. But thanks again for coming in.
Yeah, thank you. I have a
Thank you.
lecture this night, but I'll
Thank you
try.
very much. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.